Does your cat often disrupt your sleep in the middle of the night? Whether it's meowing, scratching, or demanding food, your peaceful rest can quickly turn into a nighttime battle. But here's something you may not have considered. Those meows aren't always just about attention or hunger. In some cases, it could be a sign of an underlying health issue that needs your attention. In this video, we're going to talk to you about 5 common reasons your cat won't stop meowing at night, and more importantly, how to make it stop. So, watch this video until the end so you'll be fully prepared for your feline friend. Reason number 1, they're bored. Your cat might be living a comfortable life, safe from harsh weather, with a steady supply of food and all the luxuries of indoor living. But there's one thing missing, the thrill of the hunt. They're stuck in a boredom loop, and a bored cat is a noisy cat. If they're not getting enough stimulation during the day, they'll find ways to burn off that pent-up energy at night by batting at your face, knocking things off shelves, or serenading you with endless meows. Young cats in particular are like little energy balls that need constant engagement. If they don't get it, well, say goodbye to a peaceful night's sleep. Reason number 2, they're just being cats. It's normal behavior. Have any cat owners here ever wondered why their feline friend suddenly turns into a hyperactive night owl just as you're about to go to bed? Well, there's a reason for that. Cats are naturally crepuscular animals, meaning they're most active during dawn and dusk. So while you're winding down for the night, your cat is just getting started. In the wild, these are prime hunting hours, and even though your cat isn't stalking prey in the jungle, their instincts haven't changed. With their incredible night vision, enhanced hearing, and that built-in tapetum lucidum that helps them see in the dark, cats are perfectly designed for nighttime adventures. So, if your cat is zooming around at 2 a.m., they're just following their ancient instincts. Reason number 3, they're hungry. If your cat is meowing nonstop at night, there's a good chance their stomach is calling the shots. Cats that eat their main meal earlier in the day, say around 2 or 3 p.m., often start feeling those hunger pangs just as you're settling in for the night. And since they know exactly who fills their bowl, they won't hesitate to remind you, loudly. And many cat owners have probably made concessions just to get a little peace and quiet. But here's the truth. Feeding them whenever they meow is actually teaching them that meowing at night works. In their mind, the equation is simple. Make noise and you'll get food. And once they figure that out, they'll do it again. And again. And again. If you want to break this cycle, I'll be sharing a detailed strategy in just a bit. But for now, go ahead and tap that like button. It's like a virtual belly rub for the channel. Reason number 4, they're bothered by something in their environment. If your cat is suddenly on high alert at night, it might be for a reason. With their extraordinary sense of hearing and smell, they pick up on things we don't even notice. So if something unusual is happening in their environment, don't be surprised if they let you know, loudly. A stray cat lurking outside your home could trigger territorial instincts, leading your cat to meow and pace as they try to warn off the intruder. And take a look around. Is there something new in your cat's environment? A new household noise or scent, like a humming appliance or a different detergent, might also be bothering them. Even a small shift in routine can throw a sensitive cat off balance. So, before you assume your cat is just being dramatic, take a closer look. There might be something they're trying to tell you. Reason number 5, they're dealing with an underlying health issue. That late night meowing from your cat might be more than just a quirky habit. It could be a sign of something more serious. Certain medical conditions can cause restlessness and increased vocalization, especially in older cats. One common culprit is hyperthyroidism, a disorder where the thyroid gland goes into overdrive, making cats extra energetic and, unfortunately, extra noisy. Cats dealing with digestive discomfort or nausea may also struggle to settle down, pacing and meowing through the night. And for senior cats, cognitive dysfunction syndrome, similar to dementia in humans, can lead to confusion and nighttime wandering. Even kidney disease could be to blame, as frequent urination forces them to make more late-night trips to the litter box. And that brings us to the big question. How do you stop your cat from keeping you up at night? Before assuming it's just a behavioral quirk, your first step should be to rule out any underlying health problems. If you have a young, energetic kitten, Their late night zoomies and chatter are usually just part of growing up. But if your adult or senior cat has suddenly started yowling through the night, it could be that they have an underlying medical condition that needs treatment. You need to get them checked out. As I mentioned earlier, if your cat has learned that meowing at night gets them what they want, they won't stop. They'll double down. Instead, it's time for some tough love. Ignore them. Yes, it'll be hard at first, and you might need earplugs, but over time, they'll realize their late night serenades aren't working. Just be consistent. If you cave even once, your cat will learn that persistence pays off, and the cycle will continue. And a tired cat is a quiet cat. If your feline friend is meowing all night, one of the best ways to stop it is to wear them out during the day. Cats are natural hunters, and without enough physical and mental stimulation, they turn into nocturnal mischief makers. To keep their energy in check, aim for at least 4 15-minute play sessions daily. But if your cat is extra energetic, bump that up to 6 or even 8. Keep these sessions short, engaging, and interactive. Feather wands, fishing pole toys, and laser pointers work wonders. Just be sure they actually catch something, like a treat or toy, to prevent frustration. Try tossing kibble across the room for them to chase or introducing food puzzles that make them work for their meals. If they spend 45 minutes solving a puzzle just to eat, they'll be much more inclined to sleep when bedtime rolls around. And here's the real game changer. Schedule the final play session about an hour before bed. This gives your cat time to burn off excess energy and wind down, so by the time you hit the pillow, they'll be curling up instead of causing chaos. Sometimes, the secret to a quiet night isn't just about what you do, it's about where your cat lives. Creating the right environment can make all the difference in stopping those late night meows. First, think vertically. Cats love to climb, so adding shelves, tall cat trees, or window perches can give them a sense of security and enrichment. A high-up resting spot can help your cat feel more in control of their space, reducing stress and nighttime restlessness. Scratching is another crucial need. Without proper outlets, your cat might get frustrated and start meowing to express their pent-up energy. Make sure they have access to both vertical and horizontal scratching surfaces in different materials like sisal, cardboard, or carpets. Cats can be picky, but in my experience, sisal and cardboard tend to be big hits. And if your cat wakes you up demanding a midnight snack, they might need a more engaging feeding routine. Try scattering their kibble around the house to mimic their natural hunting instincts, or use food puzzles to make mealtime more stimulating. A small, high-protein meal before bed can also work wonders, keeping them full and satisfied through the night. And if your cat still insists on a 4 a.m. breakfast call, an automatic feeder can be a lifesaver. Set it to dispense food at the right time, and suddenly, your cat isn't waking you up. They're waiting for the machine instead. Finally, be on the lookout for external stressors. Stray animals outside can trigger your cat's territorial instincts, leading to restless nights and constant meowing. If that's the case, try blocking their view with thick curtains or using deterrents to keep other animals away from your yard. On the other hand, some cats are naturally high energy and have a hard time winding down at night. If your feline friend is constantly overstimulated and restless, certain supplements or medications might help take the edge off and promote relaxation. While behavioral medication isn't usually the first solution experts recommend, it can be a valuable tool when combined with the other strategies we've discussed. One product that might help is Feliway, a synthetic version of the natural calming pheromones that mother cats release while nursing. Available as wipes, sprays, and diffusers, Feliway can create a sense of security and comfort in your cat's favorite resting spots, encouraging them to settle down at night. If you're thinking about trying a supplement, Angstine might be a good choice. It's got L-theanine, an amino acid that helps keep cats calm and relaxed. Some cat owners have also found success with CBD, but always consult your veterinarian before introducing any new supplement. For cats with extreme hyperactivity or anxiety, and when none of these solutions work, short-term prescription medications may be necessary to break the cycle of nighttime restlessness. These aren't meant to be a permanent fix, but rather a temporary aid while you work on resolving the root cause of your cat's nighttime meowing. So, if your cat's restlessness is driving you up the wall, don't lose hope. There are ways to help them, and you, finally get a good night's sleep. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and share it with other cat owners, because who knows, their cats might be keeping them up at night just like yours. Thank you for watching.